can we just take a minute? Because why is my husband's car seat so far back? How can he possibly drive like this? Also, good morning. I'm vlogging today because I am going book shopping, so I thought it would be fun to take you guys along with me while I book shop. Also, this mic is kind of bothering me. How do people do this? It's like, where do I put this? Should I just clip it with my shirt?
Unknown
Is that
caller.
okay? Ooh, hello.
A few moments later.
That's what's happening. I'm going, shit. Well, are you okay? Okay, I'm not gonna be able to record while I'm driving, which is probably a good thing anyways, but I'm gonna go first off and get a little drink, and then we will head out. And I forgot to stop and get me a drink. Of course, we're gonna get a drink while we're in there. I'm just gonna peruse and get to shopping. I have a few things. Like, the first one is Metal Slinger because it is my book club pick of the month. Also, this wheel is just right up in the way. Can I move it down? I don't know. This is my husband's car, so I don't know. There we go. Oh my goodness. The first book I have on my mind is Metal Slinger, maybe, but I feel like that one was originally indie published, so I don't know if they're gonna have it here. The other book that I want to get are the Dungeon Crawler Carl books because my dad really loves those series and he read all of them on his Kindle, so I'm gonna get him the nice physical copies for Christmas. So yeah, let's go in, get ourselves a fun little drink, and get to shopping, shall we? So you know how people who vlog them book shopping, they do a really good job and it's really cute and it shows them and it's very aesthetic? Yeah. This is Cyan's version, aka I'm way too shy to film in public, so I was trying to hide the fact that I was filming in hopes that nobody would know what I was doing, aka I got really terrible angles of everything. But have no fear because voiceover Cyan is here to help guide you through this, okay? Okay, let's get into it. I started off looking for the books for my dad because I knew if I didn't do that first, I would forget about it. Luckily, I did find them. However, I also found that they were $30. So this is going to be an Amazon buy. Sorry. Then I went over and I saw the Bridge Kingdom books. These covers are so beautiful in my opinion. However, I have the first one and I have yet to read it, so I did practice some self-control and I put it back. Then I saw that Wild Eyes was here. They had the copy with the mountain. Also, I just looked at this section. Isn't it so funny that the Zodiac Academy series is in the romance section? Next up, I saw Shadow and Bone. I want to start this trilogy. Look at this special edition. I mean, you can't see it, but like this just screams that it's probably pretty. But my gut was telling me that I'm not ready to start this series, so I didn't get this. Also, I hate the little Netflix sticker on the front. Please, why do they do this? Then I saw Wisteria. This is part of the Belladonna series. I really want to read this book. However, they only have a hard copy version, and the version of the other two books that I have look like this one with the sprayed edges. So I'm gonna have to wait for Wisteria to come out in that version before I buy it. Then I saw Gallant by V.E. Schwab. Love V.E. Schwab. Only read two of her books, but this seemed interesting, but I put it back for some reason. Also, why is this like the only V.E. Schwab book that they have here? Weird. Next, I saw these beautiful special editions, Legends and Lattes. I've heard good things about this book, but I don't know if I'm gonna be like a cozy fantasy girly, but this is really pretty. And on the special edition table, they also had this edition of the Poppy War. If I ever show it, there you go. This is so freaking pretty, but I don't know if I'll like the book, and the price tag is $40, which is not pretty. I also went to the romance section, had to say hello to Still Beating because I love that book. Had to give a thumbs down to Credence because I hated it. Also, this looked interesting, but I'm scared. Some more special editions, Lynn Painter's books, these were really pretty. Another pretty special edition were these, The Kingdom of the Wicked. I kind of like how they're plain and simple, but add a little bit of spice. Then I walked over to, oh yeah, you guessed it, some more special editions. Honestly, they're kind of overdoing it with the sprayed edges. Nothing feels special anymore. Also, Sword Crossed. Yep. And I also giggled to myself because it's an MM romance, so yeah, their swords definitely cross in here. And then I randomly saw Glow of the Everflame, and I was like, wait a minute, is this the second book? Because I thought it wasn't out yet, but it is the second book and it's out. And I also saw The Stars Are Dying, but Destiny Sidwell didn't like this book, so I feel like I'm not gonna like it. Then I went and looked at some other fantasies. Nothing really piqued my interest. And then I saw more V.E. Schwab. Hello, love you, Addie. I saw some other books, but still, nothing really looked that interesting to me on this table. Let me know if you've read any of these and if they were really good. Oh, and look at that, more special editions, but these are romances. This one by Katie Robert, it looked spicy. And like, come on, the sprayed edges, like every single book has them now. But I won't lie, I like some of them. I also saw this entire table full of hockey romances. Love hockey romances for the winter time. They just hit different, but I didn't pick any up. Saw this table of more special editions. Would you guess that? I don't think you did. Then I went and looked at the memoirs for some reason. I've never read one, but Dinner for Vampires, which you can only see half of. Loved One Tree Hill. Loved Bethany Joy, whatever her name is. Then I checked out the horror section. This one, my best friend's exorcism. Another one, what is this? You came and see. I Was a Teenage Slasher. Yeah, also put that one down. The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn, what's her last name? Cyan. We can't see it. It's Hardcastle. Okay, it's Hardcastle. Then I got The Girl's a Killer. You can see it. Now you can't. This is fantastic. This one actually did look really interesting though. I probably should have gotten that one over the Evelyn one. Then after I went book shopping, I did have to wait in line for forever. The line was so long. So I saw this little board game. It kind of looked interesting. Don't remember what it was about though, but I do want more board games for when friends come over. I also saw this cute gift card holder that is shaped like a book. But this is the best view that I got because the person behind me was literally breathing down my neck. So this is it. Hope you guys enjoyed this part. I don't know how great that footage was inside of there, but for the people who vlog in public constantly, how do you do it? Because I was getting so anxious, I was sweating, thinking everyone knew what I was doing, because I'm not gonna lie, what I did was I would have the book and then I would film with my phone, but have it to where my phone screen, I was like holding both of them together. Let me show you. I was holding my book like this whenever I would like walk around and film stuff. So I don't know how great that was, but your girl can't do it. I can't do it. I was getting so sweaty in there, but I did get some books. I did not get a fun, this is upside down. I hope you could have heard all of that. I did not get a fun drink because like I said, nervous, but let me show you. Actually, I'll show you the books that I got when we get home because I also have some books that some of you guys sent me, which was very sweet, and I'll just include it in this haul all together. But now I'm getting a fun drink because I think I deserve that. Can we also talk about the fact that 4 books that I bought was $84? Hi, I have a mobile order for Cyan. Thank you. Hi, thank you. Yes, thank you. Ah, oh my gosh, I need some kind of way to film in my car. See, this is why I don't do this. I'm never doing this again. First off, I got a large toasted white chocolate. There you go. There you have it. This is probably gonna be hot as shit, and I don't want to burn myself. I low-key don't like their hot cups. Oh, it's not too hot. That's good. I like a hot coffee. I literally thought the croissant was gonna be like a small one because on the photo it looks small. That is huge. Okay, let's take a little nibble. Whoa! I mean, it is an almond croissant, but like, that was very almondy. But I haven't eaten it all today, and it's 2:23, so it's so weird me to chew with my mouth open. Or talk with my mouth open. Talk with food in my mouth? Yeah, that's right. Well, I'm about to devour this and head on home because I got like a 25-minute drive. That's actually not that bad, though. And if you're wondering what I'm listening to Burning Down by Alex Warren with Joe Jonas that was just released, and I'm not even kidding you, it's just gonna be on repeat the whole time I drive home. Okay, everybody, I have made it home, so let's do a book haul. First off, let's talk about the books some of you guys have sent me. First off, I got a book sent to me from Nessa. She's in our Discord group, and I've already thanked her, but thank you again for sending me a book. That was so kind of you. And the book that she chose was Children of the Fallen Gods. When she sent me this, I actually didn't read the first one yet, but I still had the rest of the series in my list. When she sent it to me, it kind of pushed me to read the first one, and I'm so glad that I did because I actually ended up really enjoying it. So now I'm excited to continue the series. And then I actually got sent 4 Taylor Jenkins Reid books. These are from, I'm so sorry if I say your name wrong, I want to say Manuel? Is it short for something? You'll have to let me know. And also if I'm pronouncing it incorrect, I don't want to do that. But thank you again as well for sending me some books. It was very kind of you. The ones that he sent me, the first is Carrie Soto is Back. I don't know anything about this except that she's a tennis player and apparently it's really good. All of TJR books are apparently really good. So I am excited for that one. And then this one is Malibu Rising. This one I genuinely have zero knowledge on. I don't know anything that happens in this book or like what it's even about, but of course it is kind of giving me summer vibes, but I'm still into it. And then the other two, along with two other books, they were sent to me by Liz. So thank you, Liz, so much. I don't think you're in our Discord, so I wasn't able to thank you on there, but thank you for sending me these. I appreciate it so much more than you'll ever know. But the first one she sent me was After I Do. Another one that I have no clue what this book is about, but I'm excited for it. And then she sent me Daisy Jones and the Six. This is probably one of TJR's most popular books. There's a show on it. I have already watched the show, but I watched it when it first came out, so I feel like it would still be great to read the book too. I also have heard that the audiobook for this is fantastic, so I think I'm gonna read it in audiobook version, but I'm still happy to have a physical copy, you know? And then she also sent me Nocticadia by Carrie Lake. I've heard good things about this, but I think it's like a dark academia that is heavy on the romance, so I think I'll like it too. The only thing is, I did not know that this book was gonna be this freaking thick, but you know what? It should be an interesting read because I don't think I've read anything quite like that, so I'm excited for that one as well. And then she sent me Love Letter to Whiskey. This is the 5th anniversary edition, which I know isn't cheap, so again, thank you for spending your money on me, but I heard that this book is really sad, so I don't know. I do just know that I do feel like sometimes I really love people-driven romances and ones that are a little bit sad, so maybe I'll enjoy this one, but I'm excited to have it because a lot of people do love it, and I probably will too, let's be honest. And now let's talk about the books that I bought today. The first one, I had no clue this was even out yet, but it is Glow of the Everflame by Pinkole. This is part of the Kindred's Curse saga. It's book 2. All of these are being republished, so I have been waiting for it to come out so that I can continue the series because I do really enjoy it. I also got today a mystery slash thriller, I think, and it is The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle by Stuart Turton. All I know about this is it's a murder mystery, and on the very back it literally says at a masquerade ball she was murdered, so it's giving clue. I'm interested to see. And then I actually picked up a historical fiction, which was a surprise to me myself, but it's The Frozen River by Avriel Lawhen. We all know I'm bad with names. Lucy Can Read was talking about this, and she said that she absolutely loved it, and I want to find more historical fiction authors that I can fall in love with, and I don't want to only read Kristen Hanna when it comes to historical fiction. Like, I want to branch out. So then the last book I got is actually a repurchase, and that is Wild Eyes by Elsie Silver. The reason why I bought this one is because when I originally bought it and pre-ordered it, on the spine it didn't have the mountains. Now I have 2 copies, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. So that is my book haul.